Hey guys, Mia here with Creative Business Build, and today I wanted to talk about a topic. Basically, I wanted to answer two of the questions I got from a recent video I did. And the first question comes from Taj, and he's saying, "Hi, I'm in the same situation as the guy above. Basically, I got two questions. One is from Ferris from Indonesia, and the other is from Taj from Mexico. And basically, they are asking how to get work from other countries. Because if you are dealing with a lot of difficult clients and basically stressful clients like Taj is, and he says that he's got a good portfolio and years of experience, and he also tried to get online clients but with not much luck. And also he says that people from Mexico and other parts of the world have trouble establishing trust with clients from United States or probably some more developed countries that have better rates when it comes to creative work, like, for example, graphic design. Taj, don't worry. I was I was basically in a very similar situation years ago when I started working online and trying to work for clients from other countries, because I originally come from Slovenia, which is actually an Eastern European country that has really low rates when it comes to design. It's also, there are other problems, like people just don't want to pay you for your work, and it's basically a very bad situation. So what I actually did was, when I started out, I started contacting clients mostly from United States, because design work is basically 5 to 10 times more valuable in the United States as it was in Slovenia. So that's what I did. And I really didn't get much success until I started to really screen the clients that I was contacting. Because there is a big difference if you are contacting a company, for example, that has if you're contacting a company that's basically used to working with local designers or creative people, and they really don't have any agenda or any mission to basically outsource their work to some other people, and they're satisfied with that, and they're actually basically really conservative, I would say, in similar fashion or something like that. But so the thing is that you have to screen your clients, and you have to know what clients to contact, basically which clients to contact. One good thing that I did, and it's actually helped me out and worked out really well, was that I started contacting technology companies. Because there are a lot of startups and basically companies who are trying to get their online services working, or are creating some websites or some online marketing stuff, and they're basically used to working with people from around the world. And there's also a term, if you ever heard it, it's called hyperlocality, and that's basically a new term that's happening around the world, because people and companies are starting to outsource more and more. The basic premise of outsourcing is basically to, why should a company pay, I don't know, $1,000 to a local designer if they can get the same work, the same quality of work done for a couple of $100 from a guy or girl in Indonesia or Mexico or other countries that are basically don't have such high rates, but actually have the same quality of work. So trust shouldn't really be an issue if provided that you've got a good portfolio and that you contact the correct clients. So my advice would be to actually start looking for clients that are more in the information technology niches, like software service companies, like startups, like app developers, like maybe, I don't know, website developers, or some internet marketers that need graphic design or creative work for their products or something like that. They are basically all over the place, so I wouldn't maybe go looking for them in local business directories or something like that. But there are a couple of, I mean not a couple, there are a lot of websites out there that basically there are directories of startups or newly founded technology companies, or maybe just internet marketers, and when you look at that you will see that which ones could actually benefit from your work. So the basic thing is to actually get in touch with them and get in touch with the correct ones. So and another thing, don't be discouraged if you don't get results right away. Maybe set up a daily plan to, I don't know, get 50 contacts every day and send 50 emails every day. And if you do that for, I don't know, it all depends on the kind of work you do and the kind of clients you're contacting, but if you do that for some time, you should probably get some clients interested in working with you really fast. Also, when you get somebody, when you do some work from a client or a company in the United States, I'm just saying United States because it's basically they have the most demand for this kind of work. Companies there are really in need of a lot of stuff like that, but there's also really interesting things happening in Europe where the startup scene is developing and people are looking to outsource design more and more. Also, the United Kingdom or Australia or some Swedish countries or Scandinavian countries could be good, but with Scandinavian countries it's that they usually need work in their native language done, so if you don't speak Swedish or Norwegian, I would probably advise against that, but United States, Australia, United Kingdom, or there are even a lot of people who speak English and English-based startups in Germany. So there's basically a big pool of companies, and there are new ones are coming up every day, so you can basically contact a lot of them. You will probably not run out of potential clients from other countries that you can contact. Another thing to keep in mind when establishing trust is that if you haven't done any work for a client from another country in the past, it really helps to just get one client, do great work for them, and when you contact other clients from that country, you will be able to show them that you already did work for other clients from that country, and if they expose some trust issues or say, hey, but we really have problems trusting you, you can say, hey guys, it's no problem, I already did work for this and this company, and you can ask the other company you did work for them in the past for a referral, or you can give the new company an email address of the guy who was responsible for working with you there, and they will confirm that you are basically a trustworthy freelancer or basically a trustworthy and creative business professional, and that can really work wonders sometimes, because I've had issues with a couple of companies who saw that I was from Slovenia and they really had trouble establishing trust with me. And they really had trouble establishing trust with me, and basically that's what I did. I said, hey, you can contact Mike from the company I did work. You can contact Mike from the other company I worked for in the past, and you can check my credibility. So that's a little technique that you can basically use to build more trust. And also, of course, be professional at all times, and that's basically it from my perspective, at least right now. So I hope this helps, and if you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you like the video, like it, or subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.